So why are you so nervous?
No.
You're tensing up, you're touching yourself, you're trembling,
I
you're
know.
shaking,
Oh my
yet you're
God.
thinking nothing. What are you thinking?
Yeah, I'm just like really nervous.
Why?
It's just a crowd of people I don't know, and I'm just
Why is that scary?
freaking out because I don't know.
You do. Never say I don't
It's
know.
like, like fear of judgment. And,
Say the word, I'll judge you.
okay.
So what? Like, let's do it. Everyone, just a frowning face. Frowning face, staring, and take it in. There you go. Okay, that's the outcome you feared the most. Everyone just, yeah. Well, no, actually acknowledge it.
Yeah.
Is it that bad?
No, it's not.
But look, they're all frowning.
That's just some people are going.
Oh. So what else is scary?
Nothing really.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know the song Happy Birthday?
Yeah. Oh,
Sing it.
no. Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Julien. Happy birthday to you.
Give her a hand. Okay. Now, that was great,
Thank you.
but I want it better.
Oh my God.
Better meaning
I'm no Mariah Carey here. Like, I don't know what you're expecting.
nothing. I don't know what to expect.
I thought that was great. I don't know why you wanted it to be better.
Oh, I want.
I did great.
You did.
Yeah.
More doesn't mean you didn't do great.
Okay. Oh,
Key, more doesn't mean you didn't do great. But what I heard here was a very beautiful singing voice, for real, held back a bit by some stifleness and some trembling. But it was still beautiful. But I was, and I still am, very curious of what that would sound like if you just let that voice boom across the room.
Oh, God.
Instead of happy birthday, it's like happy, like loud. What would that sound like? I'm curious.
Oh, pitch. I don't know.
Now, before you do it, because we are going to do it. Okay. But everyone, before we do it,
Okay.
thoughts are racing. What are they saying?
Oh, I'm just going to go off pitch. It's going to sound weird. And I'm like shaking. It's going to sound shaky. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
One last question before the song. You're here trying to improve. What do you need to improve? What are you trying to improve?
Just my confidence in like believing in myself that I can, going against everything that they said I couldn't.
But I thought you're proud of yourself and your life.
Yeah. Proud of the growth and the knowledge that
Okay.
I'm open to.
One more question. Who's they?
Just my family, I guess. My parents, my sisters.
If you could only get the approval of one of your parents, would it be your mother or your father? Say the universe was like you can get full approval of one, but only one. Which one?
Be my dad.
Why?
Because he was always like the hardest on us. Wasn't much of an affectionate dude. He wanted sons, raised us as a son, and it's just a clash between like who I was and what I was supposed to be.
Okay. If you hear me ask you, can you forgive him for that? What comes up?
It'll take time. It'll take time. But he's still my father. It's impossible to just stop loving your father.
The question that I asked there with forgiveness, key for everyone. So if you look back, this is one example, say with childhood, parenthood, so on and so forth. Situations vary. Sometimes there's mistakes. Sometimes it's also possible your parents are just not good parents. Very possible. Regardless, though, it can be very valuable to reflect on both of them and ask yourself, can I forgive them for everything and anything? Now, forgiveness does not mean approving. It does not mean, hey, what they did was great. Like say, for example, maybe you were born and your parents left. They were not there for you. Well, even in that case, can you forgive them for leaving? Chances are when you hear that, a lot's going to get activated within. You're going to feel like, no. And there's, for every human, parts like that where you're just like, no. That there, what gets activated, is what you want to let go of. And eventually, and it will take time, but you will reach a point where you hear this, can you forgive them? And the true audit isn't if you're like yes or no, it's does anything get triggered or activated when I hear this question? And when nothing does, that's when you're free. And then you can look back from a neutral standpoint and say, no, what they did was not cool. Or you know what they did, I'm not going to see them again or cut ties. Or what they did wasn't that bad, and then you're back in contact. Whatever it is, the only goal is to reach that point where nothing gets activated. And it can be also valuable to reflect back to all of your memories and pick the top 10, if you will, most triggering instances in your life. Meaning the memories or instances or experiences that have the most emotional charge associated to them. So things where you think about it and it's like that, or different people, like that. Whatever activates things within you, memories, situations, people, that is a situation where they have a certain control. There's a certain link. And when you let go, you are free. Until you let go, you will be run by it. And you will be run by it in ways where you might retreat or you might compensate. When it comes to you, yes, it will take time, but what I sensed here based on what you said is that you're here and a lot of the motivation to work on yourself or to improve is to prove them wrong. To reach a point where perhaps, and again, this is my interpretation based on the limited information, so feel free to discard it all. But based upon this, and I've seen this pattern a lot, is I want to improve and be confident, to let go of all that, and also show them, look at me now. Yes? No? Yes. And there's probably a part where you're like, one day, my parents, my father's going to see me and see the work that I put in and see the things that I've accomplished and realize he was wrong and realize how valuable I was from the start. Guess what? That ran me a lot at first too. When I moved from Switzerland to Los Angeles, I've shared this story a couple times before, my first few live events in front of big crowds like this, I posted some photos on my Facebook. Back then, Facebook was really popular. And I had a dream from a very young age. Wasn't so much with parents, but it was with classmates. One day I'm going to show them how cool I am. And they will see I was not this little shy nerd. I was the coolest, and they will beg to hang with me. They'll want to hang out and be with me. They'll be wrong. I posted the photo. So I actually accomplished that kind of egoic dream in a reaction of like one day, I was like, I actually have the photo. Put it on Facebook, posted it. What happened? Nothing. Couple likes, that was it. Did anyone ask me like, whoa, why is there a crowd in front of Julien? Look at him now. Everyone, you see Julien, look at what he's doing now. No one cared. You know why? We're too busy with their own lives. And that whole story I created in my head was a story I created. In my mind, all they did was think about me and how pathetic I was. They didn't think about me at all. Now, that's just very different. I'm not saying that to your parents, but oftentimes there's truth and there's what the mind creates. And it reaches that point where even if you were to do everything right, it's possible that it wouldn't change and you'll never get that happy ending. And then the key for you is maybe you will, but if you don't get it, could you still be okay with that? And could you detach your self-worth from that happy ending? Meaning, what if you're already past it? This is directly speaking more so to that kind of egoic energy where it's like, well, what if right now everything you thought you could improve, you improved? You're perfect. You did it all right now. Now what? And say you even had like your parents and family saying, oh, we were so wrong about you. We're sorry. Now what? What's next?
Yeah, I mean, the first thing I could think of is like, it doesn't really fix what they did to me, even if they said that. Like, it doesn't, but I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't really do much now that I think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's great.
Interesting, huh?
I mean, I always try to blame effectively, blame them for the good too, so you can't just blame them for all the bad. So.
Okay. Are you ready to sing?
No.
Here, you can go up on the stage for this one. Let's do it.
Oh my God.
Up front.
Why? Can you sing
Ready?
it with me?
Look at this.
Can
Such
you
a
sing
big
it
crowd.
with me?
Oh no, I'm going to silently watch. Now, here's what we're going to do. While you sing, booming, I want everyone to frown silently. And for you, do it anyway, but also be conscious and aware of the feelings or perhaps thoughts that pop up in the process. You did it great before. Let's rewind back to the beginning of my speech.
Okay.
You as a kid, before the conditioning, before all of that. How would she feel up here on stage? Here in this moment, brought up, how would she sing this? Would she have fun doing it? Would she put her body into it? Would she be stiff? Would she be worried? Do you remember what that would feel like? And can you embody that feeling now as you do? Ready?
I could try.
And a volume level is happy.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Happy birthday to you.
Now pause. Let's do 30 times louder. That was great, but again, you got the voice. I just want it booming.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
And also notice the stifling energy. Put in situations like this, you can visibly all see, because we all have this energy, that just kind of is closing our throat, closing our chest, like, and then it's like trying to fight against it, which is why you have a great voice, but you hear the resistance filtering it, where it's like, happy birth versus happy birth.
How do you do that? I can't do that.
Right? Well, here's the thing, it's power versus force.
Yeah.
If I try to force loudness, like if I experience the, and then I try to fight it, it'll come out the same. And even if I go really loud, it'll be like, happy birthday, like that. Right? Happy versus happy birthday. Now to do this, it actually requires no effort. It's getting out of your own way. It's the same as, and you've seen some videos about this, you're about to go to the bathroom. So think about it. You're sitting there, and there's a big one that got to come out. That's what it feels like right now. You're about to sing the happy birthday log. However, some of us are looser and some of us are tighter, right? And a lot of this, when it comes to expression, because it really is a constipation of expression, is you must dilate the verbal anus. The same way you would. If you're tight and you're trying to force it, it's like the little spaghetti string. Hello, happy birthday, versus, oh, happy birthday. So, you ready? You can even crouch down if you like. Imagine you're on it, you're like, happy birthday to you.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Happy. I can't. Whoa. Whoa. Sorry about that.
Think relax into it.
Okay.
Relax and loud.
Okay. Happy birthday
To you.
you.
Happy.
Birthday to you.
Now let's do that part again. We're going to keep redoing the start till we
Okay.
get a really good build up.
Okay.
And a lot of it's putting your body, and with your voice, don't think shooting out at them, but relaxing and unleashing.
Do you do vocal coaching? Because this is great.
It is, I know. I don't, but a lot of what I do affects that precisely. It's the same reason I'm able to talk like this. No mic. There is great acoustics in this room, but no mic, and it doesn't wear down my voice. I could literally be loud. I could be 20 times louder and just talk like this and be relaxed and chill at the same time. And even louder. And it's not even screaming. It's just speaking loud. That's not force. That's power. That's not, it's, And the more relaxed and loose you get, the bigger. So, just think, and you want to reel the room in to the back. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Now try to top me.
Oh.
Happy.
Happy.
More. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Better. Now 3 times louder.
To
Happy.
you.
Yes, more of that. More of that.
Happy birthday.
More.
To you.
More. Perfect. Yes.
Happy birthday.
Yes. Yes.
To you. Happy birthday to you.
Yes. Amazing. Now, how did that feel?
Oh my God, that was wild. I'm like dizzy. I've never projected like that before.
That was amazing.
Oh my God.
Did you all feel it? You feel the difference? And there were some in and outs, and there were even some times where you could see like the voice went room, and you were like, whoa, like even surprising yourself that it was that loud or that you could do that. We all have, and it links back to before, this image of if I was just up to my potential, I would act like this, be like this, I would sound like this. And here it's a reality where it forces you to see what it would actually sound like, or what that would actually feel like. It's the same reason why some people have no idea what they sound like when they scream as loud as possible. They've never screamed as loud as possible. They've never explored that. Same here, it's like, what would I sound like singing this? And not singing it trying to do well. Because the easy way for everyone, and this is also what I love about what you did and why I pushed you a little further on it, is that first time I would ask you to sing this, the average person would just do it for the good grade. Meaning, okay, how would most people sing happy birthday? Kind of purposely a little off key, a little quiet, just like, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, like the same way you would at an actual birthday party. No one puts an emotion at a birthday party, like happy birthday to you, yeah, happy birthday, that's it. You could have easily done that, but you put some emotion in. That's what I was like, I'm curious. And then we saw. And even this, there was still sometimes a little stifled, meaning you could even go more and more and more. And the other thing with singing, which is why I like this example, is that it also forces you to be vulnerable. You can't hide. If there's fear around singing, and the same with charisma, is that you can act a certain way. Like it's safe to be like, happy birthday to you, happy birthday. That's safe, because everyone does it. But if you actually add some emotion, then it gets more personal. It's you adding more of your personality to the singing, to the song, that makes it good. But it also means putting more of your personality out there to be seen and possibly judged.
That's crazy.
But by doing so and going first, we fear the judgment. And it's possible some people might still judge, and that's okay. You're going to get judged regardless. But by going first, you embody the feeling that everyone is after. And that's why it resonates. This is the thing. The thing you fear, authenticity, is actually the thing that will make people connect the most. It's not doing it perfect or doing it cool. It's the authentic side of it. This is also what I harness in my speeches, by the way. If you resonate with my videos, what I talk about, a big part of it is just me, and I'm not perfect, but doing best I can, just trying to be as real and authentic and going first. And by doing so, and embracing the craziness and weirdness and wacky humor that I have, and the vocal constipation and all that, just bringing all that there and being like, hey, this is me. And it's in that realness to some extent that cuts through the noise. You might be scrolling, you're like, oh, there's like, what's the typical self-help motivational speaker? It's you're up there in like a collared shirt and a suit, and it's the same speaking points as every other speaker. You got to believe. Everyone, say confidence after me. Confidence. You are confident. It's the same thing again and again, right? Like you'll see, like there is kind of a cookie cutter approach to it. Now, breaking that's also scary. I try to, my whole In a way, humor too, and life philosophy and teaching is I try to break so much of the autopilot, expected just way of thinking and patterns. Breaking people out of the autopilot way of being, the fake way of being. Breaking people out of the expected, you could say, thoughts or expectations. Like even in the way I dress, it's not something you'd usually see. It kind of like, wait, what? It kind of just snap. It's like pattern interrupt on all scales. That's me. But it's also scary. But by doing so, it actually connects. Same here. What you're most afraid of is that people are like, yes. Why? Because it connects with them. And by you doing it, it gives them a little bit permission to do it themselves.
Like that.
Now, the final thing, and you don't have to sing anymore, but the final thing is, one, we clearly saw that stifled energy come up. Moving forward, the two pieces of advice I would give you is, don't be afraid to dive into that negativity. And the mantra for you is, try to give yourself the real answer, not the right answer. Meaning, the right answer, like say I were to ask you, why are you not good enough? What's the right answer? She is. That's the right answer. Yes, you are. Why is there something wrong with you? The right answer is there's nothing wrong with her. That's the correct answer. The real answer is there a part of you that might believe something is wrong or might believe she isn't good enough? Be okay communicating with that. With self-help, you get to learn a lot of the right answers. And you can look back at situations in your past and say, okay, like say a family member said or did something, and younger you was really hurt by that and didn't understand. Now you're an adult, you found out about self-help, it's easy to look back at that situation and be like, well, now with what I know from personal development, I see that they were dealing with their own issues and that's why they said that to me and did that to me. Okay, cool, but younger you doesn't know all that content. Younger you still feels the hurt. So you're just jumping to the right answer, but not listening to the real answer from that younger you. The same with the inner darkness. Resistance will try to give you the right answer. There's nothing wrong with me. Does a part of you believe there is? Why are you not confident? Well, I guess I am. Well, no, a part of you. So try to dive into that darkness, and especially since we saw there is that like kind of freezing energy, which you did great relaxing into and through, but I would communicate to that. And that'd be number two, it's start talking to it. You could even personalize it. Like what if there's two yous? There's you that wanted to scream, that kind of came out like, this is me, happy birthday, like that. And then there's the other you saying, shh, 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 no, shh, 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 shh. Right? Well, talk to the shh, shh, shh. Be like, well, why? Why don't you want us to sing really loud? And you might get one or two answers. And then try to go deeper by what I call following the trail of whys. Notice how a lot of my questioning here too is why? Deeper, 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 deeper. The deeper you go, the more powerful. So I say, why? What's so scary about putting ourselves out there? Where did this come from? And remember that energy coming up saying, is there thinking that it is protecting you. It is. It might have protected you once. Maybe as a child you were loud. Simple example, but say in class you're like, happy birthday, and someone's like, ha ha ha, did you hear her voice? Ha ha ha. The little bully kid. And all the other kids like, ha 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 ha. Now what happens as a kid? Oh, the classroom's laughing. The classroom's my world, I'm not gonna fit in. Oh. What's threatening my existence right now? Singing. So what do? Let's take that and get rid of it, hide it. This threatens our existence. And then you live your life that way. And now you are as an adult, logically, of course I can sing, still there. So we banish parts of ourselves, we put a certain protector in front that blocks us from accessing it, but it thinks it's protecting us. Talking to it, getting to know it, will bring a lot of data, which will then help you let go of it. Make sense? Any final words? Any final questions for me? How do you feel?
I feel great.
Yeah?
That was great. Yeah. No, thank you.
Now,
That was so cool. I've never done anything like that before.
No, you did amazing.
People. Thank you.
I was going to say, take in this win too, right? It's like, here you are, yes, in front of hundreds of people,
Yeah.
singing on stage while being stared at and frowned at.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, this was so cool. Everybody's so great.
Take this with you. Like, the final thing too here is that this to be clear, will not last. Meaning right now, you're in what we call a seminar high. It's situations that kind of get you to break out of the prison, the invisible prison, and kind of shoot up and feel free a bit, which is why you feel like, oh, this is so awesome. But give it some time, maybe after the event, maybe still during, or tonight, or tomorrow, zoom, you're going to snap back. And then you're back in it, and it'll feel a bit like a distant dream.
Yeah.
The key things with seminar highs like this is to make a mental note of two things. One, you now have proof it's possible. Meaning you did this once, you could do it again. Nothing blocking you from doing it again. You ready?
Are you serious?
I was messing with you. But no, but keep it in mind. Like if your mind tells you like, that's just not me. Well, no, you did it once. If I clap my hands once, I can clap them again. And two, take in really what it feels like and take in the shift in how you are just perceiving, how you are and perceiving the world. It's like what it feels like here. And then take that with you and say, okay, how can I incorporate this more? How would this look like if I took this way of thinking and feeling into my day-to-day life? Like say it's like in the morning and you're going to get a coffee or a bagel, New York. How would you go about it if you felt like this? Like right after you're done singing, you'd walk in like, oh, hey, can I do, like how would that energy follow and carry on with you? Challenge yourself to remember that, to bring it into your life, and whatever resistance gets activated, that stifleness, let go, let go.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Amazing. Bring it in.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely amazing.